What's your profits like?
Easy leads, bro.
I
Easy
know.
bread.
That was easy.
We got like 8 calls booked.
We gotta get numbers up.
We made 5K yesterday. All right. What are your expectations for this launch?
If we don't do 100K collected, bro, you're gay as fuck.
All right, appreciate it. What about you?
At least this week, at least 50.
What do you mean 50?
Finish up, bro. If you don't close 5 figures, you're getting your fucking bus cut and your ass little booty spank. Bro, shit. And I go to the vlog. It's going to the vlog.
Hey, man. I agree with that little Arab over there.
Little Arab, bro. Look at you. Fucking hairline receding and fucking
listen,
and scars.
What people say is that if your hairline is not receding and you don't have fucking acne scars, you're not working hard enough.
Oh, you haven't made money.
Yeah, we haven't made money yet. So this is what, 1 hour before lunch. We got a ghost, and then we're just out here going back to our other Airbnb, and we're gonna catch up boys there.
It's Mr. Pistol Popper screaming fuck a copper. I just bought a crispy chopper, finna fuck your blocker. Even crack the pavement, that's for niggas hating. I've been impatiently waiting to show you niggas Satan.
Anyways, as you can see right here, it's very tropical outside, and I'm in Miami currently. I'm here with my team, sales team, creator, pretty much everyone here. It's about 7 of us. And pretty much we're gonna document the entire launch of this amazing offer that I have, you know, the opportunity to be able to run. So kind of giving you a rundown. Today is Monday. I forgot to record yesterday. It is 11:47 a.m. out here in Miami. Weather is amazing. It's raining. And there's gonna be a lot of shit planned for this entire trip. What's for the checklist today is launching in the next 30 minutes or so. We already are booking in calls. We got about 1 to 2 calls booked already. Got SMS coming, email coming. Just got situated here because I was in another Airbnb back in Brickell. We're out here in the outskirts of Brickell, of course. And yeah, man, I'm gonna try and make this really fun for you guys. Just to kind of give you a walkthrough. I'm staying in probably like a $5 million house right now with like 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. I gotta show you one of the bedrooms. It's fucking insane. It's some type of fucking Hollywood type actors fucking Diddy shit, bro. Besides the point, let me give you guys a walkthrough of inside the house. MTV Cribs. So as people can, we got pretty much everything here. Really big. We got a Ghost energy drink right here. And then as we walk in here, we got a pretty small bathroom, nothing crazy. Then we got right here, one of my closers is gonna be taking calls right here in this MacBook. I'm a whole operator and I don't have a MacBook myself. Already went to the bathroom, and then this is gonna be my room right here. Yeah, pretty tough room, bro. I don't get a desk or anything, but I'm gonna show you guys where I'm gonna be working at. Right here. This is pretty much where I'm gonna be sleeping at. W-ass room, bro. And I got my own privacy and shit. And over here, got another bathroom, nothing crazy. When you come up the stairs, we got some Diddy ass fucking seats right here. Like, who the fuck is gonna be working there? Of course me. And then we come up the stairs again, brother. And pretty much right here, pretty big balcony. Nothing crazy, You know, get some sun and shit like that. And then coming up here, we got a pretty big bedroom. Not bad. And then obviously, the master bedroom is fucking insane with this big ass fucking Diddy ass fucking bathroom, bro. Who the fuck needs a fucking toilet, bro? This is to fucking clean your, no. You got a toilet and you have another toilet to clean your ass, bro? Come on, bro, come on. But besides the point, there's a balcony out there. There's a balcony out here. It's pretty big, man, pretty big. But just to kind of give you guys a rundown of what's gonna be going on. Obviously lunches today. We're expecting to do 5 figures today. I didn't even know there was fucking trains in fucking Florida, bro. But besides the point, we're gonna do 5 figures today, 5 figures tomorrow, 5 figures the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day. And let's hopefully try and do a 6-figure launch, man. Last time we launched this offer, we did 50,000 in the first week. We have like bigger amount of leads this time. It's a private launch. We got more systems in place, more knowledge as well. We understand the ICP a lot better. But besides the point, let me go to my small desk, get my HP laptop. You don't need a MacBook to be running a fucking 6-figure operation. And let's get cranking to some calls. All right, boys. So right now it is 1:50, and so far we have had one single call, and that was like a 20-minute call, and it was a split pay for $1,500. So right now I want to show you guys a calendar, just so you guys know how the things in the back end run. It's a lot of work, don't get me wrong, but you know, you kind of figure things out as you go. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 calls for the day, and hopefully every single call gets showed. But yeah, right now we have 7 calls. Now already we had issues. I'm keeping it real with everyone out there. Whenever you're doing launches like this, you're always gonna come across issues. One of the issues that we came across is that we had a list of 700 people and only 250 SMS messages got sent out because we had a limit on our Go High level account, right? So those are things that you learn throughout time, and you just can't let that shit get to you, because obviously you're gonna miss out on money, of course, but you just need to have a good team behind you and just get things active. So we did a WAP announcement, so we got a lot of actually applications for that. If I'm not mistaken, we got 40 people to apply for the inner circle, and about 50% of those people are qualified. So we are booking a lot of those people right now. Also, we have a wait list of about 700 people as well. So obviously right now what we're trying to do is have a obviously 6-figure launch, maybe first week, seeing you watching this video. But pretty much, man, like, let me just show you guys the setup. I'm right here, my HP laptop. I just drank some Ghost energy, but besides the point, obviously we got a big ass crib. We got my business partner right here. Bro's chilling. We're just chilling right now, just taking calls. Well, I'm not taking calls. We're not taking calls. We're just managing and shit. But let me show you guys the crib real quick. I don't think I've shown you guys this kitchen or anything. It's a big ass house. So right here, obviously we got, I think this is like a, fuck is this, bro? A pizza? I don't even fucking know, bro. It's a big ass crib though. It's probably like a $10 million house, $5 million house out here in Miami. It's pretty big. I already show you guys everything. This is like the best part about it right here. It's really nice. This is something that I would want to move into. Right here is a very open space. This isn't actually that expensive. It's like $500-$400 a night. And then let me show you guys the outside as well. Fortunately, we don't have a pool or anything, but the weather in Miami is pretty shit right now. But as you can see, it's a pretty nice backyard. We have actually, this is a, if I'm not mistaken, it's a hot tub. I'm gonna show you boys, just so you know I love you boys, right there. So we're gonna get in. Ooh, look at that steam coming out. We're gonna be getting in that soon. But yeah, man, right now we're up 1,500 for the day. 7 more calls. We're probably gonna end the day with like 15-20 book calls for sure. I'm gonna start dialing myself. I have $2 in place, and we're getting fucking plugged right now. So it's pretty insane. Apologies for the sound in the background, but let me show you guys something. We got a fucking TV up here, man. A TV. It's fucking insane. But besides the point, boys, this is our home, our HQ for the entire weekend. So
Bro, stop knocking on the fucking door, bro.
Whoa. You can't curse on this shit.
Bro.
Good shit though, good shit.
10K piff.
Nah, it was a 2K piff.
Bro, I don't know you said AK, bro. I could have from AK.
You could?
How do you know he was AK?
Andrew said that. I don't know.
What the fuck? I pitched him 4K, so you couldn't do it print. His business is slow or some shit like that. But we can look at upselling, bro. Get Johnny on the phone, but this shit is cool as fuck.
How would you upsell, you as a sales rep, right? Kind of giving people some sauce. How would you upsell someone like that just paid like just as $2,000, right? Which is a 4K split.
It depends on the offer. But with this guy, my plan is just say he get like real personal with Johnny. Have one-on-one calls throughout whenever, as soon as you want, as much as you want. Frame it as that.
Type shit. You got another call booked too right now.
Yeah,
so we got like 8 calls booked so far, and guess what, bro?
What?
I gotta start dialing.
Oh, what?
Yeah, cause Andrew's on a flight. I have to start dialing. So if you want to start dialing with me, bro, 15%.
Psych, bro, fuck that shit.
Bro, it's
I got you.
It's easy leads, bro.
I
easy
know,
bread.
that was easy as fuck.
I'm trying to hit 20K today, bro. Poppy steak.
Tom Jackson?
How do I flip this shit? On me? Fuck no, bro. Hell no.
Poppy steak on Jackson.
Yo, look at this guy's. Look at this motherfucker's room, bro. Oh my god, he has aura.
Aura, bro. The computer. Oh. The Air Maxes.
Nah, he has. Yo, this is the behind the scenes of a top tier 6-figure closer, bro.
Bro, these are fucking
Notes. Notes. Bro can't even write properly.
Bro, I was looking down at this shit. I was like, bro, what the fuck did I write?
Yeah, bro. Look at boy's setup though. He's closing on this shit. Nice as room though. What do you think about the house?
Dude, it's like, you show the outside and everything?
Yeah,
Did you go over
yeah.
there?
Yeah, I did. I'm pretty.
How was it? I wasn't. Yeah, try up something.
You could have done 8K, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Maybe we couldn't do 8K. I asked him for 4K, he couldn't be up front.
All right, boys. So it's a very important emergency. We're gonna start dialing. We got like 8 calls booked, 3.5K for the day cash. Revenue. That's 7K revenue. So we're gonna hit 20K cash today, and we're 2 for 2. Perfect show up rate, perfect close rate, and obviously Miami nights are fucking perfect. We hit a 20K cash, 30K cash. We're hitting fucking poppy steak. Let's get it. All right, boys. So currently it's 3:56, and we are still at. I think now we're at 4.5 cash for the day. We have 9 calls, and we have 7 more calls to be booked today. So my job already booked in about 2 calls. So pretty much I have to book in minimum 5-7 calls today. One of my dialers is flying here, so he's currently in his flight. That's one of my boys as well. My other dialer, he is at home and he's been fucking pulling in numbers right now, so I have to help him out. But yeah, I pretty much have to dial for the rest of the evening. I want to make sure that today it's not only a 5-figure day, but maybe we can hit 20K cash first day in. Like I mentioned, we went through the struggles of SMS. I did not record that because I'm not gonna lie to you, I did curse a little bit too much for the camera, but that was the issue. Like literally 70% of the SMS failed. It is what it is. We're still booking in calls. Tomorrow is gonna, be a way better day. But our biggest day in this offer was $20,000 in cash. So obviously this time around, we want to beat that. And hopefully tomorrow, Wednesday, is gonna be that day with either a 25K, 30K day, whatever it is. But my whole thing is consistency, right? You want to have consistency. You don't always want to be greedy and aim for big numbers, because of course my biggest day in info has been $84,000 for the people out there that don't know. It's a crypto offer that's doing 7 figures now a month. So pretty much, man, like with this offer, it's a trading offer to give guys some clues. And pretty much what we did for the launch was strictly waitlist for the entire week. And we utilized WAP as a free community. We utilized the Discord as a free community. We utilized free calls. So we did a call yesterday for free. And then we were just pushing through close friends and Instagram. And I was writing emails every day, sending emails every day. And that's another struggle I went through. Email domain got fucked up. Had to buy another email domain. I had to warm it up. So those are issues that you're gonna go through. And as long as you're not a bitch, you're gonna fucking make it. And you're gonna be in this big ass crib. Just last year, I wouldn't even fucking imagine being in this fucking place. Because guess what? I was fucking broke. So I'm still broke, but I have some tiny success. But obviously, like I mentioned, 100K is a goal. And today, it is what it is. I know it's gonna be a 5-figure day, of course. For the next few days, as long as we keep the consistency, show up rate is good, closing rate is good, and we keep 5-figure days, there's no way why we can't hit $100,000 in cash the first 7 days, right? So pretty much, yeah, I just ordered some Chick-fil-A. So yeah, gonna keep dialing, and that's pretty much it, man. Nothing much to do when you have all this. So just you gotta do the work, and then you get paid for it.
New beginnings, wake up high, the sun's going down. Time to start your day, bro. Can't keep being late on. Oh, you need the money if you gon' survive. Every night, shit, every day, shit. Dropping baby off at home before my night, shit. You know I can't hear none of that, spend the night, shit. Kumbaya, shit. Wanna see Nirvana, but don't wanna die. Wanna feel it.
All right, what's good, boys? It is currently midnight, and I've had an insane amount of work. Last time I picked up this camera was, I want to say like 6 hours ago. Don't know. I think I was eating Chick-fil-A. But today was not a good day. A lot of shit happened. A lot of shit not under my control. So I'm gonna be walking you guys a lot through it. Obviously, I am sharing a big house with a lot of other dudes, so it's hella loud right now. So right now, I'm gonna show you guys the cash for today. So for Monday, we have $12,000 cash collected, and 50% closing rate, literally 100% show up rate. Not good numbers. I wanted to do 20. That's just a reality of things when it comes to this shit. A lot of you guys would be happy with hitting a $12,000 day, $10,000 day. I want to do 6 figures in a week. So now it comes down to like, okay, well, what the fuck can we do, right? Obviously, if we want to do $100,000 in 7 days or $100,000 in 5 days or whatever it may be, it needs more fucking work than $12,000, right? And I actually got a lot of homework to do, and it is 12, and I have to wake up tomorrow at 8 a.m. because I have a call at 9 a.m. with my team, so we can start dialing, we can start getting calls in, we can start closing and shit like that. So that is the reality of being a growth operator. You're going to be let down, but besides the point, I'm in my room, of course, right here in the Airbnb. I ordered some Taco Bell, but to kind of give you guys a walkthrough of the entire day, I actually will show you how many calls we booked, but if I'm not mistaken, it has been probably like 20 something calls, because each one of my closers got like, you know, 10 calls each, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I thought we would do better. In my opinion, there was some mistakes that happened at the end, some no closes, a lot of follow-up calls booked, which is good, but we've actually booked in just for today. So far, we've booked in 40 calls, but just for today, if I can actually see that, I don't know where I can see that at. Analytics, there you go. I'm retarded. Just today, 18 calls. So you can see it right here. 18 calls right here completed. So out of 18 calls that we've had, we closed a few actually. I actually don't even know how much we closed. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't slept, bro. But out of 18 completed events, I think our closing rate was shit actually, just because we had so many follow-ups and DQs. But 12K cash. And just a recap of the day, how I'm feeling, giving you all that information on the behind the scenes of a growth operator is that shit is not easy. You're always gonna come around issues, problems, and it's your job to pretty much solve them. So yeah, last night I slept 2 hours. Literally, I wish I was lying to you. I am running on 2 hours of sleep. That's why I have acne everywhere. I am balding. My fucking hairline is fucking cooked. I'm fat. All this shit because of this entire business model. It is fucking hard. It's not easy at all. So please, 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 if you're watching this and you're doing this shit, lock the fuck in, because it's very rewarding. As you can see, where I'm at right now, it wouldn't be fucking possible. Right, so tomorrow, to kind of give you the agenda for tomorrow, I'll probably tell you it's call with the team. I actually wrote it on my Notion template, which I would suggest you guys to do on Notion every single day, kind of understand the summary of the day. So overall today was kind of mid. I didn't like the performance whatsoever. You know, I was transferring from an Airbnb to this one. It started to pick up good. We went for like 3 for 3 or something like that, and then it just started to fall off. A lot of disqualified calls, a lot of bad sets, you know, pretty much like that. But overall, tomorrow is just more of management, so I don't really have to set up a lot of any systems or anything that's already in place. So tomorrow is just a lot of management, a lot of problem solving, and it's a lot easier, so less stressful. But tomorrow we should be looking at minimum $20,000 in cash. That will put us at 32. So hopefully tomorrow we could do like 35, and you know, Monday, Tuesday add up, and then that can lead for our week to hopefully hit 100. But yeah, let's see if we still do that shit. And genuinely, man, I don't know if it's gonna go good based on this shit, so it is what it is. So just to kind of show you guys what I'm doing, man, this is my setup. And yeah, when you're doing this shit, you gotta lock the fuck in, bro. So am I gonna have a great day tomorrow? Hopefully. Nice. I'm already having a bad day. My fucking Taco Bell is getting here at 12:45 a.m. And I just got fucking scared by this fucking... What's good, boys? To the next day. Today is Tuesday and it's currently 9:54 a.m. and we have already closed one deal and one no close. Sorry for the voice. I literally fell asleep last night with literally like, I didn't even go inside my bed. Like, I didn't even tuck into my bed. I literally just came here, got on my phone. One of my boys was showering. I was supposed to shower last night. Fucking knocked out. Woke up. Didn't even put an alarm on. I got woken up. Went to the bathroom. Just showered. And we gotta start the day because I have a call. I have a meeting in about 5 or so minutes. But yeah, today we should have some follow-ups. Maybe a 5K close from a follow-up because he couldn't. He's from Canada. He lives in the United States. And all his money is in his Canadian bank account pretty much. So hopefully that goes through, man. But yesterday, like I mentioned, we had a 12.1K day in cash and like a 17K day in revenue. We don't really focus on that shit. We care about the cash because that's the shit that goes into your hands right fucking now. So that's the point. Let's go grab some coffee. Let's get into this meeting and let's see how we start the fucking day.
We have tequila. That's the one I tried yesterday. Water? No.
It's a beautiful day today in Miami. Beautiful day to make some money. So me and my boys are about to go to Ojo, where all the gurus be at. I'll see if I find someone, you know what I'm saying? I've seen a bunch of people there already, but not really the type of guy to bother anyone. But right now we're waiting for our Uber, and then I'll catch you guys there. Gotta get an acai bowl real quick, then get back to work. So far, still a 1.5K day. So hopefully, you know, we still got a bunch of more calls booked. We're getting calls booked already, 3 calls so far, qualified. So let's hope it is a $20,000 day. That will put us at 32,000, 33,000. So yeah, man. Yeah, so let's see how that goes. Anyways, so we just came from Ojo. We have 5K collected so far today. I'm up here in the balcony. It's pretty chill and everything. Know what I'm saying? So the goal for the rest of the day is obviously to make 5 figures, so obviously over 10 grand. Hopefully hit a 20K day, and yeah, probably hit the I don't know what we're gonna do tonight. Maybe hit the hookah lounge, maybe get some dinner with the team, and then probably hit the I don't know. There's no pool here. There is a hot tub, so probably hit the hot tub, jacuzzi, whatever you want to fucking call it. But besides the point, just a quick update with you guys, and yeah, that's nothing pretty much. Just nothing crazy I have to do. Sent out an email, shit like that. So not insane amount of work. Yesterday was like actual launch, so you want to be working. Now it's just managing, figure out issues, solving problems, and that's pretty much it.
There's a well, the
What do
calendar.
we call 8?
Oh, but the calendar is done for today. It's booked out, so we're working out for tomorrow.
We don't have any calls today?
No, it's booked out.
Oh, it's booked out. But how many calls?
How many calls there?
Like 8, you said?
14.
Oh, 14, nice.
5, 6, 7, 8.
But 2 of them. So there's a guy up there. He's been in your district for like 4 or 5 months.
Nice. What's his name?
14.
What's his name? Matt.
Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
It's the Falcons quarterback, isn't it?
So he got like a junk removal company.
Nice. Oh, wait, yeah, I talked to someone dude like that. I feel like I remember that.
All right, boys, it is currently 5:43 p.m. We have 10 more calls booked. We have only had 1 no-show this entire launch, and it was yesterday night. So our show-up rate is perfect. Closing rate is about 50-60%. And we're at $10,500 in cash collected, which is like 15K in revenue. And we're only going for cash. I'm not even gonna mention revenue. We're going for $100,000 cash for the week. But besides the point, I'm going to be sending this message right here so I can show you. This is one of the setters.
Where am I at? Where am I at? Come on, boy. Stop playing with me. 10 book calls today. Type shit. All 5K plus.
Yes, sir. He just got a 4K piff. 4K
Always.
piff. So that's
only piffs.
$200 commission type shit. Oh yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself. This is a
My name is
vlog.
Andrew. I'm also a growth operator, but I work with some smaller creators because I just got into it like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So I help out them. In my first 3 months, I've made around 16K in total.
$16,000, bro.
And I've done around 83K revenue.
And now,
with operating.
and you're fucking killing it in sales too, bro. You're learning a lot about sales.
I used to do e-com, all that stuff.
When we first met,
Growth operating is the first thing that lit like a bulb right away.
Yeah.
It just makes sense right away.
And you used to trade, bro. Tell them about that shit. You used to trade. You
Lost a shitload of money.
A load of shit.
So I had to get on the other side of it.
Yeah.
I traded too. I lost 5K.
Sell the courses.
Lost 5K in the summer because I did not know how to fucking put, what is it called, stop loss or any of that bullshit.
I didn't do stop losses either.
Holy
Set, forget.
fuck. I'm the only one that never traded, bro.
But tell him, Johnny.
I also drop shipped.
No, we're not adding that. Go ahead.
Wait, what we do? Drop shipping. He did some reselling.
I did reselling too. I did.
scammed Bruce.
Bro, we were both scammers, bro.
I didn't do that.
We were both scammers.
Fakes with Samsung. I mean, 10K that was on. I thought, oh my god, I paid.
Yeah.
Next month, 0, 0, 0.
Holy fuck.
Spider hoodies.
No, those spider hoodies were insane. But pretty much, boys, this is just a quick example of what happened. So right here is kind of just giving an update to our setters. Right? You always want to have communication when it comes to this business model all the time. And pretty much it's nothing crazy. So we only had 1 no-show. So everyone's confirming calls. Everyone's doing what they're doing. But you always want to give updates on what's going on. And kind of like always want to have targets. And if you guys want to know how to go ahead and have sales targets as a, growth operator, it's very, very simple. It's based on analytics. So probably a lot of you guys, what you're struggling with is that, you're struggling with booking calls. You're struggling with closing them. You're struggling with show up rate. Trust me, I understand. Because was the same creator, same offer. First week, show up rate was a 95%. On the weekend, it fucking sunk to like 35, 40%. And then the next week after that, it was fucking horrendous. So that's something we fixed this entire launch, and that's what we focused on. And then now we went ahead and we only have one no-show, which is literally 99% show up rate. And we're not really focused on that. We're focused on just collecting money. And besides the point, how you're gonna be able to genuinely have goals and do sales targets is by having analytics. So how many calls are you booking a day on average? How many closes are you getting a day on average? What's your AOV, average order value? How much are your offers? So our offers are $5,000 and $3,000. We have some slippage on discounts for like 4K or 2K, right? So if we have a 5K offer and a 3K offer, our AOV is gonna be minimum about 3,000, 3,500, right? So that means that realistically speaking, in every other call, you're collecting $3,500 or $3,000, right? So if you're collecting $3,000 per call, you may say, that means that you need a minimum of 33 closes to make over $100,000, right? That's just some simple math, but obviously it doesn't always go like that, right? But just kind of giving you a recap on that. And obviously the day so far, 10,500, over 10 calls so far that we have left. So it should put us at a 20K day. We're gonna have some dinner and I'm gonna vlog that as well. So today sent out an SMS. It did really well. We got a lot of qualified leads. So tomorrow we're back at it. But tonight I'm gonna update you boys on what we do. But in the meantime, some of my boys went to Boxer. Unfortunately, I can't go. I'll probably take you boys with me maybe tomorrow or Thursday. Thursday, we're hitting Poppy Steak, confirmed. So I'm gonna vlog that shit for you boys, dropping our rack on a fucking steak with the bouncing shit. So this vlog is about to be lit, and maybe, just maybe, if we get to $100,000 in cash, I have a big surprise for you boys. Big surprise, but I can't tell you yet. Anyways, boys, I know a lot of you asked me, how do I do this whole Slack thing, this whole Slack setup? So just to give you a quick turnaround, right? You're gonna have the name of the offer, you're gonna have the name of the prospect, their email, their phone number, when the call starts, and then you always want to collect their current income, their financial situation, their preferred contact method, and then who the closer is. So right here, who the dialer is able to have notes. So right here, one of my boys, Andrew, he did a quick note, and I want to show you a very good note for you if you guys are setters, closers, whatever it may be. This helps our closers a ton. We're gonna be able to have like a whole paragraph of genuinely just what went in that call, because that helps a ton. And my boy Avi right now, he's fucking killing it. He's made like over $1,000 already, so it's fucking insane in literally a day. But literally just to show you boys, we got like a cash collected section, closer EODs and stuff like that. You always want to have this on deck. Disqualified applications, failed payments, opt-ins, postcode notes and stuff like that. Nothing insane. That's literally just some small things in the back end. You always want to use Slack for communication, and we also have Discord too. But since we're all in person, it doesn't really fucking matter. So yeah, that's just a quick turnaround of the back end. And yeah, boys, make sure you add that to your offer as well, because it's very beneficial. All right, bros, so it's about 9:30 p.m. for the day. We're at 13 cash, not the best. We have 3 more calls, so hopefully we have over 15K a day in cash. That will put us at over 27, almost 30 actually in cash. So I'm gonna go get some dinner with my boys, so I'll catch you guys at dinner. We're going to a Japanese thing or something like that. This big ass thing called Trader Joe's.
I got hella over there.
We're at the hookah spot right now. Yo, Skill with you, what you get, bro?
Don't ask. Do not ask. That's weird shit. Got hot fries.
Hot fries at 2 a.m.
It was staring at me, and I got
Bro, it's not about you, dog. Like, what the fuck?
This is a new candy.
Holy shit.
I'm typically a Reese's guy.
Yeah.
But this just came out.
Bro, Guidos have been out.
Maybe they have. I just saw them.
Yo, that shit been out, bro.
I tried it for the first time a little bit ago. Ew, what is that? Is that a...
Yo, Chad, I
What
just
is
smacked him with my wiener.
What is that? He bought the weirdest shit in the store. Package sausage.
It is 2 a.m. and he just got hot fries.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
What did he say?
Hot fries, bro. That is some big shit.
What was that? That shit smells like shit.
Alright, I got you. I got you.
Got him. Pepperoni, cheese to the 400.
What is that?
No, I'm just kidding. Alright, Uber on Ollie. Thank gosh my phone's dead. I called it like 90.
Still charged.
Phone's on 1%.
Bro, yeah, I got unlimited battery right now.
Yo, look at this. Ollie right here. He won't order a $6 Uber. Don't.
Yo, you take us home?
Oh shit, that shit's trippy, bro. 100% his. Can't rent a glittered Lamborghini.
Anyway, boys, it's like 2 a.m. out here in Brickell, right in front of the Chipotle. Out here, you can hear an SVJ probably out there, but besides the point, just a quick recap of the day. It is about 14K cash, 20K rev, I'm pretty sure, and it was a very good, decent, not very good day. It was a decent day, so that puts us at close to $30,000 in cash collected. And tomorrow, again, the goal is to make 5 figures. We're gonna be making 5 figures every day. I already know that. It was a setting issue once again, so we are having meetings every single day. But besides the point, I got hookah with some boys, met some guys in crypto. Fucking insane, actually, how fucking quick your life can change. So now we're out here, probably gonna tour some apartments tomorrow or Thursday, and I'm gonna, you know, keep updating you boys on the day. But as you can see, still in the mid city, so there's really nothing more to update. Kind of everyone is here. We're just chilling over here waiting for an Uber and shit. So let's see what tomorrow brings, and I will see you again when I'm drinking my coffee, and hopefully this time, if I'm not mistaken, I'll record the sales meeting. So we got my boy Andrew right here on the cut, so let's get this shit.
25K tomorrow, cash.
Hell yeah, let's see if that shit
50K
happens. Yes, sir. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday, fine morning, and I just woke up. Yes, I know I have the same shirt as yesterday, but brother, I've been in Miami for 2 weeks now. I brought clothes for literally just a week. It is currently 10 o'clock, and so far, we are $0 cash collected. I'm about to go have an in-person meeting and call every single one of my sales reps and make sure that everyone knows what they're doing. I already sent them their checklist. Our first call was at 9 a.m. and it was a no-show, so that is our third no-show for the entirety of this launch. So yeah, pretty much the goal again is a $20,000 day, and this time I'll be more pushy. So yesterday we went out to dinner, got home about 2 a.m., went to bed at 3 a.m. and yesterday we made $20,000 in revenue and then about $15,500 in cash, if I'm not mistaken. But pretty much it was a good day, don't get me wrong, but when you have a target, you need to aim for that target, and if you don't get there, you can't be fucking satisfied. So far, we're almost at $30,000 in cash. I'm pretty sure it's like $28,000 in cash in 2 days. I'll have to do the math and come back to you, but don't get me wrong, it's not going horrible. At this pace, we're looking to do $100,000 in 9 days, 10 days, because we've been making 5 figures every single day. And to be honest, I'm fine with that. I just wanted to hit $100,000 obviously in this week. If it happens, it happens. I'm very sure we will hit $100,000 in revenue, but if it happens with cash, I have a very surprise that I want to show you guys. But today, in the checklist that we have for the entirety of the day is me getting some coffee, having a team meeting ASAP right now, and I'll record that, and you guys already know how that goes because I've been recording all my meetings. After that, pretty much manage everything, get the dollars in place, dealing with any issues. I'm probably gonna go tour an apartment today. I'm already toured one, but I gotta go tour an apartment, so I'll show you guys that. And then afterwards, we're not going anywhere. Probably go to the gym, hit the jacuzzi, probably chill, but genuinely, what you do is manage and pretty much just get on meetings and make sure that everyone's doing what they're supposed to be on their ass, get mad at them. That's the entirety of the goal, right? So I also have to send out an email, and that's pretty much about it. Oh, and I also have to fix the landing page a little bit for public launch. By the way, this is all private, all through waitlist. There is no push organically at all. So yes, we're going to do 6 figures just from a waitlist, and probably, hopefully, another 50,000 plus organically. So this is gonna be hopefully almost a $200,000 launch in the entirety of the month. But I am just recording the first week, so I want you guys to understand that at the end of the day, you can do private launches and make a fuck ton of money and don't even have to push traffic to it. So I'm about to go get some coffee and have a meeting, so I'll be right back. Actually, yesterday, shout out Lyle from Fanbases. He's the Chief Growth Officer at the payment processing platform Fanbases. I am partnered up with, I have all my clients in his, you know, kind of bubble, so he kind of manages everything when it comes to payment processing for me as well. And yesterday, he invited me to go out to the Miami Heat game, and when you're doing this whole fucking business model, unfortunately, you can't fucking just leave your team unattended and do that bullshit. So I had 3 of my boys who are here with me, pretty much my client, and then 2 of my boys just go to Miami Heat game. and that shit was valid. They got near courtside tickets, which was fucking valid. And you know, that is what happens when you build your network. So for those out there, if you're fucking in a bubble, in a shell at home, bro, just fucking take a flight out here, and maybe that could be you next. At that point, I wasn't even jealous or upset that I couldn't go, because at the end of the day, I did choose this business model, and I am not upset because currently I am making $2,000 a day right now, so I'm chilling. So just so you guys know and have some motivation, there's nothing really much that I have to record besides just me kind of showing you behind the scenes now. So let's see how that goes. It was good, bro.
Yo. What's good, bro? How's the launch going?
It's going all right. It's going all right. We're like at 25K cash 2 days in.
It's going all right. 25K cash?
Yeah.
That's not bad, bro. That means you guys are pacing to do more than the last time, right?
Oh yeah, we're paced to do, I mean, we want to do 100. We're probably going to do 100 rev first week. We want to do 100 cash first week though. We're probably going to do.
You're going to run the payment. Is it a lot of payment plans or is it not that many splits?
It's been a few splits.
Closer is doing well, right?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday he got like, both of the closers are pretty much the same. He had like 50% closing rate.
That's good. That's actually solid.
Guess where this shit is going, bro?
That's fire, bro. Holy shit. Are you filming everything?
Yeah, why are you acting so nonchalant, bro?
No, the house is right here. It says hella off. You came out of nowhere, bro. Heard y'all talking. We had to get footage, bro. Hey, some of the dials were kind of like iffy, no?
Yes, it was. Yeah, that's what I've been working on. Yes, there was a few dials. Yeah.
Emails are running too, huh?
Yeah, we still have about 400.
Wait, so what's your profit so far?
Like $5 grand.
How much right here?
Huh?
Huh?
I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that, dog.
Yeah, there, come on now. Nah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You guys should clear like 70 in cash this week.
Yeah, I agree.
Bro, if you really go after it, bro. Hey, did you run a story sequence?
No, this is all private, bro. Oh, we still have 400 plus leads. There's no actual like public launch till Monday. So literally.
Wait, what? So what's the point?
Bro, what are you talking about? What's the point?
So you're private launching to public launch?
Yes, bro. You don't know my method. You're gonna see.
Okay, yo,
Bro, no one knows what I do, dog. It's all private, pre-sales, then actual launch. That's something different I'm trying from last time. Last time I mixed both of them together. Didn't really work out best, so.
Wait. Don't act like I didn't used to do this shit, bro. Careful, bro. Careful, buddy. Don't act like I didn't used to do this shit and I mentioned that we used to do private sales, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yo, you know what's funny, bro? I was telling the vlog. I've been vlogging everything. Yesterday I went to dinner with some trading boys. So I met some trading guys. And then after I hit hookah with 3 faceless crypto dudes who are potential clients. My swingy one, bro. I swear. One of them has like 90,000 followers on Twitter. Oh God. Yes, bro. I recorded all that shit.
Wait, what are the... Wait, stop recording.
5K revenue already. Setting. Stop playing with it.
Did this guy just say revenue? 25K cash and I'm paying his policy.
I'm ordering a lot. I'm ordering my own briefcase.
Hey, bro, if that's how you want to ball out, bro, I'll gladly spend like 4 racks on your name. 4 steaks.
You will?
No, I'm not paying that. You are. So you had a 1 hour objection handle. You mind sharing that to the vlog, please? A lot of people who want to.
This guy had a lot of fear. He got me like at least 5 other sales calls. He was just very scared I was gonna add.
And how did you overcome that for him to
Overcome
close?
that. Just understanding what went wrong, why he never moved forward, and then make him comfortable. Calling out on his fear, telling me he has to overcome his mindset, he wants to be successful, and then allowing the payment.
Nice.
And with victory bite.
You know what your close rate is right now?
120%.
No, it's not. I'm being that ass,
I
bro.
remember it. It's like at least 40.
No, it's 52.
Okay.
You know what our older closer is?
Fuck.
Was it 40%?
See, bro, I got Aura, bro. It's like what, 3 million cash collected, bro? Who the fuck is that guy? This is a diss track for you, bro.
Yo, I'm sending this to Yusuf.
You ain't shit, bro. You ain't shot close more than you.
You think it's because he's older or not?
I'm Aura.
Makes sense. All right. So we're at 5K for the day, so that's not bad. What are you doing?
Making my checklist. Then I have this shit I have to follow for today. Then I'm looking at the book calls. We're slacking, bro. We're slacking. We got this Brazilian, and we gotta get numbers up. Don't you
All
agree?
right, sounds good. Yeah, I agree too. What's going on over here?
What's up, bro?
Getting our payout from our client.
Oh.
25% cash collected.
How much are you getting paid out?
Not a lot.
Like 30K.
Bro, come on, Bar.
It's 5K.
It was 35K revenue. I don't even know, 10K cash collected. But we only had, it's a smaller creator.
But besides the point, it is midday. The boys are just having some lunch. If you guys don't know, it's pretty much my team for this offer. We have a good relationship with everybody, so it's pretty tough. So we're back out here. It is currently 1 p.m. We're at 5K so far. Still have a lot of calls to go through. So far, we actually had 2 no-shows today. One was expected. So one actually was not a no-show because we expected that. We canceled the call because of the whole sales process that we follow. And then one no-show early this morning. I already put that in the video. But pretty much we're at 5K, so this is actually better than the past 2 days. So hopefully it's going to be a $20,000 day. There's still a lot of fucking cash to go through. There's still a lot of like leads to go through. I think it's 400 fucking leads for the entire week. And then that's when we launch publicly. So literally just private launch, we're gonna do 6 figures. And then publicly, we're gonna probably do another 50 to 6 figures as well. So yeah, out here in Miami once again in the backyard. It's pretty rainy today, but to update you guys, literally is just more calls. I'm gonna eat some food or something like that. Just got some work done, and yeah, I was finishing a dashboard to track sales data, and I already have my own dashboard. You guys have seen it. It's through Airtable. Pretty much tracking my data through there. I was updating everything. It does it automatically as well. So besides the point, man, what I would suggest you guys to do is build a very good relationship with your team. Get your team in a big ass crib. You're gonna collect a fuck ton of money, and of course you're gonna do a lot of business shit and then a lot of fucking fun shit afterwards, just like last night. But besides the point, man, I'll see you guys soon. Just want to update you guys on the day, and don't know what else I can show. Don't really want to go too deep into the private shit, but yeah, man, let's see what this shit goes through, and let's see.
At the top, Mastermind is here this weekend in the middle of awards for the 3 different businesses that have hit their first $1 million month. It is incredible.
No.
Literal month of these people hitting revenue.
This is so good, bro. So good.
Black Friday seasonality, the rest of
Alright, so me and Bird are inspectors. We have to try the food as
No, get the fuck out, bro.
as food critiques. Tell them what food critiques. Yo, tell them what food critiques. Like we have it.
just go through some of the best practices, some of the conversion mechanisms, some of the ad strategies.
Well. Today is Thursday of launch week, and yesterday was the worst day we've ever had, not only in this offer but also in the entirety of my info career. Okay, so we collected $5,000, and it's kind of tough saying this shit to the camera. That is why I did not pick up the camera the entirety of yesterday, because I was genuinely focused on what the fuck I can do. And when I told you earlier in this video that you need to solve problems in an instant, that is genuinely the most important thing about being a growth operator. That's where your skills come in, and that's what happened yesterday. So for both of our closers, each closer was booked the fuck out. It was 12 calls each. For one of my closers, he genuinely had 7 no-shows. A few canceled, but 7 people that did not pull up to a call. That means that he took about, if I'm not mistaken, I do my numbers right, 5 live calls. Out of 5 live calls, he closed 0. So not only did we have a horrendous no-show rate, which is like a 60+% of people no showing up to a call, and I've mentioned this on my videos too, where, you know, if your show up rate is shit, or your show up rate is shit, pretty much, like, you're gonna lose half of your fucking revenue. That's exactly what happened. That's a perfect, alignment on what happened yesterday. And at least I understand what happened. I got insights from the closers. I got insights from pretty much everyone in the team, and it really worries you a lot going from 5-figure days to then dropping down on a Wednesday, not a Thursday, not a Friday, or on the weekend. On the weekend is cool because sometimes you have a low day and it's expected, right? People are out, people are doing their thing. But on a maxed calendar, a maxed out calendar, show up rate was fucking horrendous yesterday. My other closer was the one that closed 2 deals, and yeah, it's rough. So I reviewed calls all day yesterday, and there was issue after issue after issue after issue after issue. I am talking about multiple issues when it comes to setting calls, transitioning the setting calls to the closing calls, prospects not building enough excitement to going into the closing calls, and genuinely leaving the lead or prospect confused on why they're pulling up to the call in the first place. And that's something that you don't want to do. It's basic sales. If someone goes to a closing call, if I pull up to a closing call and I have no idea what's going on, why I'm even here in the first place, why would I buy? So You need to build excitement. You need to give them a reason to show up to the call, and you genuinely need to make sure they show up to a call. So that's what we did the entire process, and people were not following that. So guess what happened? One of my dollars is off the offer. That's just what you have to do sometimes, you know, and it might be risky for me right now, but I have to hop on calls. Unfortunately, my other closer, that I got that pretty much from Yusuf, and it was for a part-time position, and I'm gonna be hopping on calls. So I did not expect this entire launch to go this way, but I'm gonna be hopping on calls because I'm the type of person that, you know, if I tell you something and, you know, you're pretty much have to have the same effort as I do, and unfortunately that wasn't the case. So it came to team culture, the effort going into building this entire offer, and obviously we're at like 30k cash. It's not enough, and that's not bad. 3 days, 30k cash. Realistically speaking, if you really want to put it together, it would be like, oh, like, you know, I collected 10 grand in each day. That's cool. We're still on track to, you know, do 6 figures. Probably not in the week, but it's shit that you know, shit that makes you upset. Yesterday, I spent all day, all afternoon, all night. I barely slept. I woke up at 9. I had a team call at 10, and I'm out here. I have not eaten. I have not showered. I have not fucking... Only thing I did was brush my teeth, bro. And it's fucking tough. And we only have 2 book calls for the day. My dialer is off, so I have to find another dialer or someone in the house to fucking dial for us. I have to get on calls because I don't trust other people to do the sales calls how I know how to do them, how I structure the calls. It might sound retarded to you guys. I've had a long night, bro. I still have the same clothes on from yesterday, but I hope that you guys understand that this shit is not easy, you know, and also having your client in person with you as well is kind of rough. He understands his business. I broke it down with him. I was sweating my balls off, but it's part of the game, right? So if we collected 5 grand yesterday, the goal is today to fucking double that minimum, 5 figures every single day. So it's part of the business. I've went with $0 days, and every calls that's shown up in the past. So this is why I'm saying it's like, it's just a bit rough because there was 25 calls booked in the calendar, 2 closes, and like 60% of the calls no-showed. So it was horrendous day on a Wednesday. So hope we can pick it up and do pretty well for you guys, you know, today, tomorrow, and then collect some income throughout the weekend. So that's an update from yesterday. Yeah, it's I was extremely upset, and it's understandable if you guys are out there and you're doing this shit too. You're gonna be upset that you're not collecting enough money because, you know, if you make your client more money, you make more money at the end of the day. So the checklist for today is pretty much just get on sales calls, make sure everyone's doing their thing. And now that I have to get on sales calls, I'm not really gonna have much time, so I'm gonna send out another SMS, send out another email, and prepare to get on sales calls for the rest of the afternoon. And hopefully I can piff some people, and my closing rate should be a 50% or so, so maybe I'll record that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go grab some coffee, and honestly, it's a rough day, man. I just hope it's better than tomorrow. So I'll see you guys soon, and at least I'm keeping everything transparent for you guys. Why are you mugging now? Because I turned the camera on and shit, bro.
I gotta make sure I look tough, bro. Hey, bro, did you get into the Twitter coin?
Brother, no, I have a launch. I have not gotten into any coins.
Fucking loser, bro. Anyways, how's launch?
Yesterday I was telling the vlog, bro, I had a sentimental sit down. Yesterday was my worst day ever in info of launches. Yeah, we made 5K yesterday. It was horrendous.
Alright, bro. It's a private launch. You're fine.
Yeah, bro, but we should have made like 15 minimum. There was
Yeah, no shows and shit, huh?
Yeah, we had really bad no-show rate. I fired one of my dialers in person. Yeah, it was Johnny's boy. Ohm is busy now, so I am taking sales calls. So yeah.
Yeah. Different type of motion, bro.
Yeah, so right now we're at 30 though. So we're at 30, 3 days in. So cash, 30k cash, 3 days in, and then today the goal is to obviously hit a 5-figure day, and get over 40. And then yeah, I mean, you kind of said it, like by the end of the week we might be at like 70 or so. So that's like the push. But
yeah, bro, to do same number on private as public is low key.
Yeah.
It's kind of tough, but I mean, you're doing good then.
I mean, we could have been better. Yesterday could have been a 5-figure day. So.
I think, bro, this is good because this gives you clarity for the public one, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I got a bunch of shit that I got in place already. So when we launch publicly, it will be way easier.
Yeah, bro. And we can even sit down and try to find a closer for the public launch. Someone like good, bro.
Yeah, I completely agree.
So that'd be chill. Alright, bro. That's juicy.
Yep.
Sausage. I mean, that's bro. That's bread, bro.
Yeah.
If he could do like 170 across the private and the public.
Yeah.
Damn.
In a month, that would
That's
be
a down
perfect.
payment for ours Q8, bro.
Oh hell yeah. That's a down payment to move out. Buying one of these cribs out here. Buying one of these cribs. Boys, I am absolutely drained. I had another rough day. Another rough day. Another rough day. So 7K collected today. Now at a 5-figure day. I got on 4 sales calls. No closes. I got on 4 sales calls, 0 closes. This is why I am not a salesman. This is why I don't do fucking sales, okay? This is why I don't do sales. So when shit like this happens, you always want to make sure that, you know, what your closes are feeling, you're feeling as well. So guess what happened? My dumbass decided, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get on sales calls. We don't have another closer. 0 for 4. So it was really, really rough day. Tomorrow, hopefully, is a 5-figure day and we can make things happen. But as you can see, I'm absolutely cooked. As you can see, the team is absolutely cooked.
This guy's a retard right here. He's a retarded closer.
It's not funny. We're not hitting our KPIs. We're not hitting our targets. And I felt what he feels. I went 0 for 4 again. And that shit was fucking horrendous. I actually had some form of, you know, I could have went 2 for 4. One of the kids just genuinely started trading 3 weeks ago. The other lead literally sent payment link, leaves in the middle of the, like literally after I sent the payment link, all right, and then fucking leaves. Third person literally went to jail, paid $2,500, has lawyer fees while he was going to PIF, and I have to follow up with him. And then the last kid was a broke fucking college kid from the same state I'm in, same college I went to. And yeah, it was not a very good day, and hopefully tomorrow's 5 figures because we do have a lot of deposits today to be collected tomorrow. And I am absolutely cooked. I'm drained. My head no longer fucking works anymore. So that's the update for Thursday. Yeah, it's not going how we'd like it to go. So there's literally nothing else I can say except that my brain is cooked. I slept 3 hours last night. Probably gonna sleep another 2 hours today. My Airbnb, this one that I'm in, ends literally tomorrow morning. So I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't have another place to stay at. I don't know what the fuck, like genuinely, what we're gonna do. And motherfuckers are joking around and I'm taking this shit serious. Okay, anyways. Like I was saying, it was not a very good day, and you guys are joking around and doing. You guys are doing stupid.
Come here, throw it.
Today is Friday, right? Today is Friday, and it is 9:42 a.m. I woke up an hour ago, showered, and I thought that the Airbnb was gonna be done at 10 a.m. Apparently they extended it till midday today. So right now I'm packing all my clothes. We got 2 calls going on right now, and today should be, I don't want to guarantee anything, God willingly, a 5-figure day because we collected a few deposits yesterday for the payment to be due today. I think we collected 2 $500 deposits yesterday, where the 2 people were gonna pay like $4 grand, so $3,500 each or something like that, or 2 or 3 grand each. And then obviously with calls today, yesterday, like you guys know, was a horrendous day. It was 7K, and a lot of people might say, oh, that's good numbers and shit like that, but realistically speaking, not really. I got on 4 calls last night. It was supposed to be 5 calls. One of them ended up rescheduling for today. And then the other 4 were literally no closes. Just to give you a recap of yesterday, we ended up closing like 2, 3 people. So it was one guy. How many people did we close? Bro, I can't even do my math. Like 4 people. I don't fucking know. I just know it wasn't me. Besides the point, I'm sorry. I went to sleep last night really late as fuck. A lot of the guys last night ended up going to Poppy Steak. Hey! And unfortunately, I was stuck here home taking calls, doing fucking work, building shit for the public launch. And yeah, that's what happens when you're in this type of business. One of my goals was to hit Poppy Steak, but yeah, at least you guys can experience it right here. But besides the point, the agenda for today is to find a place to stay because I do not have another Airbnb. So I have to go get another Airbnb. This is gonna be my 4th Airbnb here in Miami. First one, I got it for like 3-4 days because that's how long I thought I was gonna stay because I had some business to do here with another client. Then I had to extend it for that client. Then my client said, yo, let's do the launch in Miami once again. So then we got this. And then now I have to get another Airbnb because this weekend, as you know, not a lot of people show up. There's not gonna be many calls. So then this is the weekend that I'm gonna take and go and see at apartments. Right now, I put an application for the Panorama Tower. Right, that's where all the guru guys and all the info guys and all the sales guys and all the Miami people live at. And I, you know, it's pretty much affordable for me with how much I'm making. There's other ones like Brickell Heights or SLS Lux. They sound like stripper clubs, whatever. But yeah, that's Miami for you. But besides the point, man, today hopefully is a good day. I didn't go out last night. I probably won't go out today if it's not a 5-figure day. And then, you know, hopefully that with the weekend we make another, you know, 5 figures. So then we will make over 50K this week just with pre-sales. And then the next week and then after that we do 100K cash with a public launch. So yeah, if we actually run this offer for an entire month, we should be looking at like 150 probably, since it's the first week. So yeah, man, there's really nothing much. I'm gonna end up packing and then I'm gonna see you guys when I go get some coffee or acai bowl or whatever the fuck I'm getting. But yeah, that's the recap for the morning. All right, boys, so we're in another Airbnb right now. So we let... Who the fuck is this terrorist, bro?
You're black.
Anyways, so we left the other Airbnb. As you can see, we're in a new one. This is my 4th Airbnb now in Miami, 2 weeks in. So pretty much what we're gonna do is I just took a call from a +2, you guys know, from Africa, right? Motherfucker didn't have money. I mean, I pitched the price 10 minutes into the call. At least he has a band, so he's gonna pay me a band tomorrow. But besides the point, we got this nice little Airbnb for 1 day to figure out whether I am going back home tomorrow or I am staying in Miami for the rest of my life. But besides the point, man, currently throughout the day, you guys want to know how much money we're at? $0. It's a Friday and we barely have any book calls, so it's definitely a bad day. Don't know if I'm gonna end up collecting any more money. We are onboarding a closer today for the rest of the public launch, kind of rebuilding the team better. And the team culture and the structure was really, really bad. A lot of the people that you guys saw in person were literally we were just boys, and except the one guy who was closing from the team. So it was literally just like, what, 7 of us? Huh? There was like 7 of us, and then 2 people from our team that was actually doing shit, and they both fucking sucked, not gonna lie. Andrew, if you're watching this, you suck. And then Kawa, if you're watching this, you suck. So 2 people that sucked. And one thing that you don't want to do is mix friendships with business, because that already fucked me up. It fucked a lot of people up. So for today, we're just gonna be working, as you can see, our working station right here. This is me right here with the HP laptop, and then my boy Brady behind the camera was a brand new fucking $4,000 MacBook that he bought from his first launch. I piffed it. Yeah, he piffed that bitch. But obviously I'm broke, so I can't afford it. I just saved my money. But besides the point, that's just it. We're still in Miami. We're gonna see what we're gonna do. We're just gonna work for the next few hours and then probably go get some dinner and figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. And this motherfucker out here hit Poppy steak without us. And I already told you guys in the vlog and shit that he already did that shit. So
it wasn't, bro. It wasn't my fault, bro.
No.
So
y'all said it was cool, bro.
Yeah, bro. Just to give you a breakdown, I was on a call, right? I was told that we were going to dinner midnight. My last call was at 11 p.m. This motherfucker, I finished.
Whoa, stop! It's not my fault, bro.
I did not know anything.
We left without texting us at least. Yo, boys,
I literally said, no, shut this Arab ass up. I said, is it cool if I go, bro? He said, yeah, bro, it's fine.
Okay, I was on a call, so it didn't matter. But then I end up a call. I go 0 for 4. And then this motherfucker back there says, yeah, bro, they're a Pappy steak. I'm like, what? So then I see this motherfucker with a video on, and then me and him are just fucking grinding and shit. It's fucking bullshit. So anyway, let me show you guys the view. So right here, as you can see, we're in Brickell, of course. It's not the best view, right? Oh, whoa. But it was, if you guys know the icons, you know, that's why they call it the icon. But yeah, so we're gonna be here for literally just a night, and then we're gonna figure out what the fuck we're gonna do. So yeah, I'll talk to you boys soon. But obviously it's a shit day. It's a Friday, weekend's coming around. We're at 30K. It's not very good. So we're gonna figure out how we're gonna fix this shit so that when we publicly launch, my goal is that by Monday we're at 50K, so we make an extra $20,000. We're collecting more payments a day. And then my goal is obviously that by Monday, we're at $50,000 in cash. And then when we publicly launch, we can, you know, for the 3 weeks that we're gonna be running it, we can do it like obviously over 100, maybe 150. So yeah, but of course, I'll probably have to go lock in my house. But let me see if I end up getting an apartment here. So yeah. Yo, is this What's up, man? How's it going?
Pretty good, man. Thanks for reaching out.
And no problem, man. I saw that you filled out the application for the inner circle. Yeah. You have 3 to 5 minutes to chat right now, or are you currently? Yeah. Okay, great. So kind of like, tell me, kind of like what sparked your interest with trading?
So I've been trading in general or the inner circle?
Just trading in general, just so I can get like a little backstory.
The freedom, 100%. I don't think there's any other business that provides the freedom or trading.
Yeah.
So yeah, I discovered trading a couple of years ago. I like bounced off from Discord to Discord essentially. I bought a couple of courses for like a couple of racks. Some of them were like option selling courses, which you needed like a lot of capital to actually make money off of.
Yeah.
And I don't have that, so I couldn't make that work. I mean, it's a good course and all that stuff, but you need a lot of capital to make that work. So yeah, and I was in Team Bull. I kind of got overwhelmed with like how many different admins and how many different trading styles they have. Like, I felt like there was really not much consistency with that.
Yeah.
Because like some of them, Jay doesn't trade. He doesn't like ICT concepts or SMT concepts. He trades like volume.
Yeah.
And there's also Danny. Yeah, and there's Danny who use some ICT concepts, and then there's Grizzly, who's a little bit different than both of them.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I got kind of overwhelmed, and then I found Boca. I just happened to see Johnny's. I happened to see Johnny on like Instagram, one of his stories that piqued my interest, and at the time it was free, so I figured why not. And I joined for like 2 days, and I was like, yeah, this is it. The way he teaches makes it so much easier. And I feel like I made great strides being in the Discord. But yeah, like the past couple of years, I've probably lost over 10,000 just being stupid and gambling.
Yeah.
Honestly, trying to get rich and stuff.
Yeah, I got you. And how long did you like find out about Johnny? Like how long ago did you join the Discord?
I joined in like September. So yeah, I just happened to see his. Yeah, I think that's when he made his Discord paid. I think it was in October if I remember.
Yeah.
But I think I saw him in September.
September, okay, yeah, I got you. And have you joined the paid Discord, or is it just completely free?
No, I'm in the Discord. It's $50 a month.
Okay, got you. And have you seen like any success with it? Like, if you could walk me through like your current journey with trading right now. Like, are you trading options, futures?
Futures.
Gotcha.
I switched from options to futures. I don't like the beta of contracts.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, that. But I definitely made way more progress in the Discord. Mostly due to the psychology aspect. The psychology and actually seeing Johnny trade in real time and showing us that he's disciplined and seeing ITK, what's his name, Basil trades too.
Yeah.
Showing their consistency and showing their discipline. I think that's what helped the most. Like, I haven't gotten a payout yet. I came close to getting a payout, and then my psychology got in the way. I ended up blowing the account.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that was all on me.
I completely understand. Yeah.
If it wasn't for the way Johnny teaches, like the way he teaches his on his YouTube.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even gotten close. Yeah, I just kept blowing account after account. I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I'm starting to find some consistency with Johnny's system and mostly the psychology aspects.
Yeah, I mean, that's also one of the things that he teaches the most and honestly preaches the most is just psychology and mindset, which is like perfect because that's kind of what he goes through in the inner circle. But just to kind of understand a little background about you, I saw that you were an engineering technician, right? For like the Army Reserves, if I'm not mistaken.
So it's technically two jobs. So the Army Reserves is like the difference between like reserves and active duty.
Yeah.
Reserves, like you show up to your job like a weekend a month.
Okay.
So that's where the term weekend warriors came from. Have you ever heard that term?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. So I work on Black Hawk helicopters for the Army.
Okay.
So I fix helicopters for them.
Oh shit, bro, that's pretty cool.
It's tight. It kind of wears off after a while. Like, I mean, you get to fly, do cool stuff, but like it kind of just wears off.
Okay.
Yeah, so I fix those, fly with them. It's a cool experience. I've been doing that for like 4 years. And then my regular day job, I'm an engineering tech for a chip maker. So it's not NVIDIA or AMD. It's like a smaller company.
Mm-hmm.
But it's basically the same sector.
Okay, gotcha. That's nice, bro. And how long have you been doing that? Like, you know, like if you're doing that right now, why kind of get into trading? Because it sounds like a really cool job that you're doing.
It doesn't provide freedom, dude. Like I got paid like 100,000 last year, but dude, like 100,000 nowadays is nothing, bro. Like
Mhm.
I have a house.
Yeah.
Like I have a car. Like seemingly on the outside, like I should be happy with what I have, but for some reason it's just not enough, man. Like it's only enough to like pay my bills, and I want freedom.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Like it's just good enough to where you're not uncomfortable, but I don't know, dude. It's just not enough.
Gotcha. No, I understand. And like with day trading, right? In terms of like maybe like monthly income over, I don't know, maybe the next like 3 to 6 months, how much do you need to be like making for you to kind of quit your job and go all in on trading to get that, you know, kind of freedom that you want?
For me to quit my job, safely, I'd say I'd have to make at least 10K a month.
Okay.
10K, like,
Gotcha.
consistently, and just to be safe. But
Right.
with, like, some of I've done some stupid stuff, like, a couple of years ago. Like, I got myself in some debt. Like, I owed the IRS a shitload of money. I messed up my taxes a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I wouldn't probably quit in 3-6 months. I'd probably stay working for at least a year.
Okay.
Even if I'm making 10K a month trading, just to have a safety net.
Okay. Completely understandable. Okay. And lastly, like, why did you decide to kind of apply for the inner circle now that you're already in the Discord?
I think my biggest issue, and I think I typed it
In the application?
form too.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. Like I think I just need that extra little push, because my biggest issue is like I'll be consistently profitable for like 3 weeks or a month straight, and then I'll get my profits back when the market gets a little choppy or the price action's not as good. And I'm kind of struggling trying to identify probably when and when not to trade. Like
Okay.
when to turn up the jets and when to like take it easy, maybe not trade if the price action, not get stop loss hunted and all that stuff. Johnny kind of gave out a gold nugget. I think it was like on Tuesday. He basically said like wait for a break structure, which I think that may be the missing piece to it, but I don't know. I applied to the inner circle because I feel like there's so much more information that I really don't know that I think I should know.
Yeah.
Like I think having a community, because like is just probably what will probably make it help too. Because like I do know I'm in the Snapchat group chat with Johnny and a couple other people. I think Fox Futures is in there too, and a couple other people. I think it's like a thing. I think it'll make you lock in and actually really focus on your weaknesses.
Yeah.
So I think it's more of an accountability thing. So it seems like, but I do think there's some holes that I have that I probably don't see.
I got you. Yeah. Okay. So what I could do, bro, is pretty much like, are you free tonight or are you currently busy?
I'm actually at work right now. I do work night shift, and I'm on the West Coast, so.
Okay. So it's okay. Gotcha.
I can't make time though, dude.
Okay. So are you available to maybe tomorrow morning, since you are at work right now, since you have night shift, or when are you available to kind of pass on and get on just a video call so I can break down everything that you will get in the inner circle, if that's cool with you, see how Johnny can help you combat every struggle that you have and see if like everything's good to go, kind of break down a game plan for you as well.
How long would it be, like an hour?
The call will be, no, it will be about 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so, just kind of build you a game plan based on what you mentioned, and so that it can fit perfectly to your needs.
I could probably almost do it tonight. I have to probably go on lunch break. I just started my shift. I started working at 6, which was like an hour ago for West Coast.
Okay. And what time is your lunch break if you want to take it then?
It's honestly any time I want. It kind of just depends on how much work I get done.
Okay.
Let's see. I could probably do it, and I'd say in an hour.
Okay.
I'm not sure what time zone you're in.
Yeah, I'm in East Coast. I'm in East Coast. Yeah, I can definitely do an hour.
Alright, cool.
Okay, got you. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna send if you could send me your email through your phone number through our messages, or just verbally saying, I can make a quick kind of like a Zoom meeting that we can join in an hour, and I can just kind of break everything down with you, if that's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, let me get this ready real quick. So would a 8 p.m. work for you, or 8:30?
Let's do 8:30.
8:30. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, and if you could tell me your email by any chance, I can send this to you.
Yeah. So it's
At gmail.com. Perfect. And I just created it. Let me know if you were able to actually wait, give me a second. I just created it. Let me know if you were able to receive a notification on that. I will also send this to you via phone number. I think that would be way easier as well.
okay.
I'm gonna send it to you through our phone messages as well, and then in an hour we could just kind of have a quick chat, and kind of so I can break that down for you.
Yep, I got it on email.
Okay, perfect. And just to make sure, if we can just kind of have like confirmation, like a virtual handshake, that you're gonna show up. I understand since you're at work. If you can't, if you maybe have any issues, we can obviously reschedule. But I'm free for the next hour or so, so that's why I'm kind of down to kind of just break everything down to you on that call, and see if we're kind of like the perfect fit, if that makes sense.
All right. Honestly, you know what, dude? I could honestly do it since you're free right now. I could probably do it right now, actually.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, if you got time, let me. I'm gonna walk out the building, go to my car.
Gotcha. Let me create one for right now then. All right, so I'm gonna create one for right now, and I'm gonna resend this link to you on iMessage, if that's fine. And I will also send it to you to your email too. All right, so that latest one I just sent you is like the new one, and I'm gonna send it to your email as well.
Okay.
Okay, so it is currently 1 a.m. right now, and it's obviously Saturday. I got this Airbnb for literally just the night, so I don't know what I am going to be doing, if I am going to be flying back home or what it is. But besides the point, I got on a setting call, and pretty much all I did was I set him, and I got him on a live call right away, and I ended up closing for a deposit, and it's a $4,000 offer. He's gonna end up paying that in the next week or so, so that's pretty nice. With the revenue today, I'm pretty sure we were close to, don't know how much, but we ended up the day at 2.1k cash, which is not 2.5k cash, which is horrendous day. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I'm recording everything on camera that a lot of pressure got put up, but I expected to do way better. I know that I could do way better. There was definitely a lot of holes into what went on in this operation, and it's something that is unforgivable, and it's something that needs to be fixed right now, and that's what we did. I got onboarded a new closer today. I don't think I recorded that, but I onboarded a new closer into the business. I am getting a better setter into the business, and obviously it's kind of fucked, right? Like, one of my closers left literally start of the launch, which is shit that happens in business, but there's no one to blame but yourself. You can't just kind of not take responsibilities of the things that happen. So everyone out there, you may see sunshines and rainbows, but at the end of the day, it's not really like that. So currently with cash, we're about 33,000 5 days in. I expect it to be at 50,000. I thought we would go to even 100,000 in cash. I even thought, with how the week was going, was like, okay, well, if we do normal 10K days, we're gonna get at 70,000. And unfortunately, it did not. So we went through a lot of issues. We do have a lot of follow-ups, so I'm not scared about that. I believe that with just follow-ups alone of no closes, we can probably collect an extra 25, 30 grand. There's a lot of solid guys that did not close at 4 grand, either payment issues or bank issues or whatever it may be. So we are going to collect a lot of money through follow-ups. We do have a pretty good follow-up process. Something that I will tell everyone out there is to have a FOMO type of sales process. Follow-up process, right? You want to make sure that you are always showing results every single time. And now with the trading niche, everyone makes money every single day. So it's something that you want to do. You want to spam them with SMS and emails automatically. So that's something that we do. And that's actually one of the closes that we got today was actually from a follow-up. So yeah, it's not going good at all. The year did not start good for me. There's a lot to think about. There's a lot to implement, and I am not scared and I am not worried because I know this offer can do 6 figures, obviously, and it's not something that I haven't done. Last month, I did an offer from absolute zero, and we made $310,000 in a span of literally just 3 weeks from December 9th all the way to December 31st. So, you know, it's not something that I haven't done before. It's just, it was a way better structure, and this is obviously not extremely better structure. And of course, this is only pre-sales as well. We haven't launched publicly. So when we launch publicly, I expect to do minimum $100,000 in an entire month, which I believe we will do. So yeah, that's kind of like a quick update of how the day went. It is not ideal. Things happen, you know, also in the process of like moving and shit. So it's a lot for everyone, even in the team as well. When your energy is not straight and when your team's energy is not straight, you're not straight, you're not good. As you can see, I am absolutely exhausted. I am tired. Yeah, that is part of the business, man. And you guys out there, the only thing that I can give to you is stick to what you're doing, man, because it only gets tougher once you get clients, once you start implementing new shit. Because one of your worries is that if you're not scared to always get dropped, if you're not scared of not performing, or if you're not, you know, anything like that, then you're definitely not made for this field. So I really care about getting results, and that's why I'm so passionate about what I do, and that's why I'm so harsh on everyone, because I want this shit to succeed. And sometimes I'm not harsh on anyone, and that's why it leads to this bullshit. So the goal is that now with a new closer and a new team, semi-new team, really it's just a new closer, I'm going into the public launch. We do better numbers. We probably could do 50K first week from just, you know, the public launch. So we will see how that goes. But yeah, man, I hope you guys understand that this business model, it is difficult. So, you know, you guys, you know, kind of don't end up getting the surprise, which was me getting a McLaren and driving around and being happy and stuff. Like, I missed out on a ton of bullshit yesterday. Some of my friends went to, you know, Poppy Steak and shit like that, which is bullshit as well. So yeah, you gotta actually lock in when you're doing this business model. So now, just to give you guys kind of like an insight, out of that money that we collected, which is like close to 35K in cash, my take home, if I am not mistaken, is over 6. Yeah, it's over 6K, if I'm not mistaken, if I do the math right. Yep, a little bit over 6K. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad for the first week, but let's keep it pushing. And everyone out there, make sure you put in the work, and I'll see you boys tomorrow and see what we can do. Maybe tomorrow we make some money. I don't know. Maybe, hopefully the goal is that between today and tomorrow we collect an extra 10 grand and we can finish, you know, the week at 45K cash. So that means that all we simply have to do is rely on public launches with opt-ins, disqualified, qualified, upsells, whatever it may be, mid-ticket sales, whatever it may be, to, you know, getting into that 100K cash. And honestly, with this offer, last time, like I mentioned, we did $50,000 in cash in literally like the whole entire launch, which was it was like almost 2 weeks. So then from going to that to then, you know, being able to do double that in the same amount of time would be very nice. So yeah, man, it's a lot of work to do. I gotta script some emails for public launch. I gotta do SMS for public launch. I have to fix some backend systems for public launch. I have to set up stories for public launch. A lot of shit for public launch. So tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday is just gonna be me working, not taking anything. And this is actually the first time that I'm taking calls, just because my team bailed on me, they didn't perform. So when that shit happens, you need to step up, and I did. And I am not happy with my own results because of how badly my team performed. And it's part of the game. So now it's just relying on these new guys coming in. I think they're very solid, and yeah, performing coming into this week. So that's the goal, and I hope you guys stay tuned for that. Well, today is Sunday in the beautiful city of Miami. It is currently the afternoon, evening, whatever you want to call it, and I am struggling to open this door right now, but besides the point, let me just try and go in here since it's a little bit quieter. Maybe, you know, everything could be better, but let me try and place the camera somewhere and see where I can, you know, kind of sit at. Anyways, this launch did not go as planned. It was anything that you can pretty much say that it was bad, went bad. Sales team really bailed on us. It was a lot that we went through. There's definitely new things that I learned that I will be implementing. There are definitely new things that I learned that I will also be implementing into my business. So not only my clients' businesses, but also mine as well. And this is the great thing about being able to work with, you know, creators and other business owners that do different things. So you learn a lot from them, as well that they learn a lot from you. And of course, what I'm trying to get to is that, you know, now that I saw this whole kind of, you know, launch go on, is that one, you want to have a very well cultured team. So you want to have a set team for whatever offer you are running. Literally all the people that were in our team was pretty much new, except 2 people or 1 person pretty much, and it didn't go as planned. We didn't do as good. We made like 35,000 in cash collected and close to 50K in revenue, but who counts that shit? And it didn't go as good as I thought it would. I thought that at minimum we would be at 50,000, and I thought that at minimum we would be at like 70,000 if we kept doing 10K days how we were doing. And I thought that within 10 days we would be at 100,000 in cash collected, but unfortunately it didn't go as planned. And now we're just gonna prepare for public launch coming in the next few days into this new week. The great thing that I got out of this whole experience being out here in Miami is that I have potential clients in place that I could, you know, work with in the same industry as trading. So that's pretty good. But besides the point, you know, it didn't go as planned. I'm very upset, very disappointed in myself and what kind of happened. It's very disappointing that just last month I did a $50,000 day. I did a $160,000 week in cash, to then, you know, obviously it's a whole different creator, to then now doing this in a week where I know that not only the creator has a really good pool, but also the offer is really, really well structured. And what let us down was the sales team and us not having things prepared in place at a certain time. And that was really infuriating for me, just because so many things are happening at such a fast-paced time. And as a business owner, you have to adapt to new things really, really fast. And as you can tell, I'm pretty much like drained. I barely slept the past few days. I just trying to get things prepared for everything, because I want to make sure that I at least hit $100,000 with this offer. So yeah, it did not go great. You know, I hope you guys saw behind the scenes of things. And just so you guys know, I did travel. You know, I'm not at home, but also with that launch that we did, that, you know, you guys know and you guys seen it, which is like I did like 150, 160,000 in a week. I was also traveling, so that's not an excuse, because whether I am at home or I am traveling, I can still make it happen. So yeah, that's the update. Yesterday I did not record. This is like my 5th Airbnb out here in Miami, or my 4th. I think this is my 4th or 5th Airbnb. I don't even know. I've been here for almost 20 days now. I've spent almost close to 5 figures with food, going out, having fun, and stay. Yeah, it's not fun at all, but at least now I know that by the start of this week I will have a place that I can call home for the next year, and just lock in and grow my business. And you know, my goal is to take this shit to 100K plus per month. And you know, I'm not close, but with the potential that I have with the other clients that I have, I'm very sure that that's possible in the next, you know, 6 to 10 months. So yeah, man, so that was the launch. I hope you guys kind of understood how difficult it is to do shit. I usually don't hop on sales calls. I usually don't hop on setting calls. I usually don't do any of this stuff, because that's the whole reason why you have a team. But when your team is underperforming, you have to step up. You have to do the things that they're not doing correctly. You have to show them what they're not doing correctly. And yeah, now is just to find a very set team after this launch ends and make sure that this shit doesn't happen again. So yeah, boys, it was a shit launch, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. And unfortunately, you know, I didn't really have fun this week. End of week, I was thinking of going on a yacht, renting a car, going to Poppy Steak, doing all this bullshit. And obviously when you have shit like that in your mind and you think that you're gonna get there and you don't, it's gonna piss you off. And it did, but that's just builds up. But that's just like fuel to the flop. That's just like fuel to the fire. I don't even know. But besides the point, hope you guys enjoyed. It wasn't probably as fun as possible, but at least you see behind the scenes. And I wish that, you know, I probably will want to record again to show you guys that I actually do know what I am doing, you know, that shit was like, just take this as a trial. But if I have another launch coming, I would like to come back and show you guys actual proper organized team and organized launch, how I had it all the time before this. And yeah, I want to come back. So besides the point, let's do this shit, boys, and hopefully this shit excited you. And if you haven't yet, make sure you drop a follow, you subscribe down below, and you join the GA, man, because at the end of the day, those boys out there are gonna help you a ton. See ya.